Hello, Monsters Abound here. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 12 of my Malekith campaign. Apologies, this is a bit late due to the fact I'm not feeling very well. I've got a chest infection or something. Anyway, I have to cough, splutter and snort my way through videos at the moment. And having recorded part 12 of my Malekith campaign, I went back and edited it. Editing taking a long time at the moment because I'm having to edit out all of those coughs, sneeze and sniffles, which you probably don't want it to be. To be fair, I don't blame you for not wanting to hear that. I wouldn't want to hear that. You certainly don't want it. So that's all edited out for your enjoyment. However, it does increase the editing time. And having listened back to part 12, I realised that 90% of it was coughs, sniffles, general sort of, you know, snorting and me dying. So basically part 12 did not live up to the incredibly low standards that the Monsters Abound brand calls for. So we got rid of it. I'm recording a new one. However, I have learned several things, which is the first of which is the Marauders. Thank you, Stig. The Marauders have about 4 other armies hanging around, all mostly triple gold chevron. Also, I need some more melee units because having this many missile units does not do well when you're swarmed with big burly men. So I've got to change this army up. I'm also going to get someone new, I think. I'm going to get tough, cruel, aggressive, determined. Let's get Revoth? No, well, do I? Or tough? Cruel, though. Can come from raiding. Maybe I'll leave that for the moment. I've got this Chaos Army down here, which we should be able to deal with. We're currently at war with Clarkaron, which I'm going to actually give them a peace treaty. I'm going to demand some money as well. That much money? That seems fine. Indeed. Good. Lovely job. Okay, so that's sorted. So Malekith is going to head round and deal with these guys over here. And then Sokos is going to come move down here as quickly as he can. And we've got 1 turn for the Tower of Prophecy, and then we'll get a Sorceress for Sokos' army. And I actually just want to I'm going to get rid of one of the Reaper Bolt Throwers and one of the Dark Shards. And in their place, I'm going to get some more Bleak Swords. Because I just need that slightly stronger melee line to deal with just the sheer weight of Marauders. Otherwise, there's just too many. They just overwhelm me. So that's something I've learned, which is good. Right, so in other news, I had a update for Windows last night, which has managed to completely screw. I don't know how they've managed to do this. They've literally managed to break everything. Legitimately, I mean, down to the point of even my OBS settings were buggered up. I legitimately don't know how they managed it. I have Total War Warhammer 2 and 1 installed on a solid state drive. And my Steam library is installed on my primary drive, which is not solid state, it's a hybrid drive. And when I tried to load up Warhammer 2, it said disk write read error. However, going on to the solid state drive, it was fine. It was still there, it was still running, everything was okay. Just looks like Steam had, or for whatever reason, the I don't know, the file referencing maybe, something had screwed up, and just Steam could not see those files. So I had to go through the whole rigmarole of removing Warhammer and Warhammer 2 from my library and uninstalling them, or uninstalling files that it couldn't find, and then trying to install them again, and then moving the files to the location it was trying to install them, and then letting Steam discover the files, at which point it suddenly said, "Oh, you've already got Total War Warhammer 2 files installed here." Yes, I know! I literally just put them there. And then it decided I need to check the integrity of these. Don't fucking bother. Just just run, please. And eventually it did. So that's good. So I spent a good sort of half an hour just faffing about with that. Thank you, Windows. And then finding a whole bunch of other stuff didn't work as well. So that was fantastic. Thank you very much, Microsoft. Yet again, you've knocked it out of the park directly into the face of a kitten. So, need to deal with this. Need to start. I mean, the Aghol are far stronger than I actually gave them credit for. So I'm going to need another army, but I want someone slightly better than what we've got here. So I'm just going to hold off. Oh, a hero didn't move. That's Satilla. Where is Satilla? Satilla. You're up there. Have we met Marathi? We haven't yet met Marathi, so let's head down and meet up with Mother Dearest. And that should then be fine. Draxus got nobbled, unfortunately, so it's a bit disappointing, but it's fine. It's okay. This is all good. This is working. This is all falling into place. I did not think a bunch of muscle-bound barbarians was going to be this much trouble. I mean, like a little mob of He-Men. Oh, I suppose He-Man would actually be quite... If you had multiple He-Men, that would probably be quite dangerous. Skeletor would shit himself, wouldn't he? Assuming he had the biological function to do that. Oh, Shakira. What do you want? Defensive Alliance. No, go away. Yeah, so Skeletor. I mean, was Skeletor? He was a skeleton, but just his head. The rest of his body was blue and muscular, like a buff Smurf. So how does that work? At what point does Skeletor's body turn into a skull? Is there just a point in his neck where it's just like flat at the... I don't know. I might need to research that. Okay, so we're under siege at Hagrif and Garond, but we do have hit and runs. That's weapon strength and reload time reduction and speed for Shades and Dark Riders. Excellent. Right, so tech, we want to get bulk carriages. You'll like this. It's got a fast action reload. You can kill the Azure all day long without pausing for more than a second. Sounds good to me. Right. We're going to march down here to try and relieve Garond. And Malekith is going to head over here. We don't have to worry about Clark Rond at the moment. Right, do we have any decent heroes?
Join us.
Alright, we've only got aggressive and... Right, well, we'll leave it a little while, see if we get anyone slightly better. Sokos, you just head into Ashrak for the moment. You're going to head to Garond afterwards. That should be fine. And Malekith can catch up. Circle of Destruction is not looking great. Oh, we can beef up... We can get the Dark Elf Harbour. And we'll also get the Guild Halls. And yeah, we'll get the Black Roads as well. Let's do that. Nagrond. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to upgrade to the Shrine of Cain. Because I kind of need it. Where's Satilla? There you are. Death Hag. Yep, come down here. We're gonna meet up with Mother and see if we can get a trade deal. I'm not sure what she'll trade us. In fact, I perish to think, but never mind. Even if they do attack Garond, I think we should be okay. I think the defences there should be enough. Who are these guys? The Bleak Holds, yeah. Okay, so they are failing, to be honest, but at least they're harassing Clark Garond, so that's better than letting them get too powerful. Okay, they are attacking, but I'm okay with this. We should be fine. These marauders are proving to be a massive pain. So they're approaching the city of Garond and they're dropping... oh, ugh. Is everyone okay? Everyone? You might not be okay. You might not be able to walk that off. I mean, well, I don't know. Maybe if we can find your other half, maybe. Oh well, they are approaching. They've got a couple of siege towers here. We are going to be able to take one of these down before they reach the city. There are some trolls heading for this gate. A bunch of marauders, although they're getting shot to pieces by our shades on the wall over here. We've got a unit of dread spears to meet the trolls when they come through the gate. We've got a number of units on the wall over here. We've got witch elves, we've got a death hag, and some units of black arc corsairs. Their siege tower has gone down there, so they've just got one siege tower approaching now. We've got dark shards manning this wall as well. So we are turning these units approaching the city into pincushions, especially the ones without shields.
This was not meant to be.
However, they are actually approaching the wall. We've got a couple of units of marauders climbing on the ladders there, but they're not... I mean, the shades are not letting them get very close, shooting them even on the ladders. I didn't even know they could do that. And of course the shades are actually pretty good melee combatants, so the ones that get up to the top of the wall then get hacked to pieces, so it's not looking pretty good for them. Over here we do have the ram is not approaching the wall because I think we've killed the unit. I know these guys have taken over. I think the unit carrying the ram died, so these guys have taken over, but they're very slowly moving towards the ram there, and that's probably... You probably should run, guys. What am I saying? I'm not on their side. Walk slowly. That's it. Perfect. Brilliant. We do have some units. A marauder unit over here approaching the walls. These guys are not shades. They will not do well against the marauders. Fortunately, we do have some harpies over here. We're going to come over and assist. Siege tower that's reached the wall is disgorging marauders. However, the witch elves and black arc corsairs are meeting them, and it looks like the battle is not going their way. So the marauders that did approach the wall have got shot to pieces. There are some trolls trying to get through the gate, but they're only managing it slowly, and then most of the other units on this side of the city have been wiped out. Well, we do have more units approaching the walls, entering the siege tower, and some more trolls approaching. Unit of marauders has reached the wall over here and is slowly hacking their way through these dark shards. Trolls getting shot to pieces even as they try to knock down the gate there. Although we're winning the battle, there is a lot of marauders up here. Even their Chaos Sorcerer coming up to join the party. Our harpies are assisting our dark shards over on that side of the wall. And currently there's no enemy units inside the city. Or at least no complete ones there. The broken ones are there. Some trolls decide to come through the gate there. I'm not sure how they managed to flee through the gate. But they somehow manage it. Even more marauders. It's just an endless tide of the buggers. Harpy still assisting over there. We pulled our units back just in case we need them. We've got our unit of Cold One Knights here just in prep.
No! Divine Mother! We'll be back!
There's a big pile of marauders here.
Die, fools!
And the trolls actually they fled into the city. This is quite annoying actually. They fled into the city and then rallied and decided to come and hit the rear of this Black Guard unit, which is really obnoxious. They are going to lose that fight, but still it's annoying. Trolls are still trying to bash through the gate on that side. And we use a Dark Conduit there and basically mince the entire entire broad. Look at the pile of corpses there. It's just huge. And then it's just their Chaos Sorcerer Lord. The trolls once again run after the Blackguard have put them down pretty hard. There are a few units still running around in the city, but they're pretty much all broken. We could move the Harpies to chase them down if we wanted to. And I've got the Cold One Knights held in reserve just in case they decide to rally and head for my objective. There's some more orders over here, but some Black Ark Corsairs have gone to chop them down. Finally, the trolls managed to break through the gate. Did they actually manage to break through? No, they didn't. The gate just happened to open to let some fleeing units run away, apparently. Personally, I think that enemy units that have no way to flee should like fling themselves off the battlements or something. They shouldn't run into the city. That's just weird. So the Chaos Sorcerer Lord has is fleeing, and someone kindly opens the gates for him. Bizarre. The Harpies are just chasing down any units in the city. Cold One Knights as well. Say we don't want anyone rallying and then deciding to sit on our objective and take the city from under our nose. There's a few last units sitting outside the city waiting for the trolls to knock the gate in. It's at 99% damage, and finally, there we go, they have managed to destroy it. The Witch Elves decide to come in to deal with the trolls. Not sure if they're going to be probably not the best idea, ladies. Chariot comes in, but our Cold One Knights are also on hand. So they're going to hit the trolls there and force them back out of the city.
Enemy mages! Honor King! The weaklings use missiles.
Despite the fact this battle was not in our favour, it wasn't difficult to win particularly. It was fairly straightforward. The Dark Elves are an incredibly powerful defensive force. Just with a few units of Shades and Dark Shards, they can really put the hurt on any attacker.
Bloody carnage!
So as we just deal with the last few Chaos forces trying to flee away from the gate here.
Glorious carnage!
That should be no problem. And we're going to use the Cold One Knights to just chase down that sorcerer and put an end to him. Put an end to poor old Stig.
Scout them!
Easy peasy, no problem there. And we're going to get some slaves for that, which is good, and some cash. I mean, that's basically free money. They just threw themselves at our wall. And we've got a luck stone as well. That's nice. And Stig has been killed. And the siege is lifted. Double win. A bit sad to see Stig dead though. Reminds me of Stig of the Dump. Luckstone. Excellent. So, what we could do is actually give that... what's Malekith got actually? Where is he? Ooh. Ah, here he is. What have you got? You've got the Death Mask, which gives you physical resistance anyway, so actually that's probably better. So, Sokos, to further increase your survivability chance, you've got a Potion of Healing and a Luck Stone. Let it never be said I don't give you anything. Right, Sokos, you want to come down here. We've finished the Tower of Prophecy. And so I'm going to get another Sorceress, but I don't know... I mean, Neheth here has Knowledgeable, which increases Winds of Magic Power Reserve by 5 for all forces faction-wide, which is pretty powerful. The other option would be Elizabeth here, who increases melee attack by 2. But I think I'm going to go for Neheth, I think.
Sorceress of Grond.
And I'm going to give her Malekith's mystifying miasma. And... well, now... alright, I'm going to give him... I think Pendulum is pretty good. And also I'm going to give the Withering. The upgraded would be good because it has an area of effect, but we'll just have to leave that for the moment. It also means I need to get rid of one unit. I just recruited these bleak swords, but I could... I know, actually, we've only got 19. Okay, that's fine. So Naheth can link up, and that will look pretty good. That's a pretty good force there. Sokos and Naheth. What do you mean you refuse? Get over here. Come on, run. Don't leave me waiting.
Very well.
Malekith's going to flap over here, and he should be able to lift the siege. Again, if they attack, that should not be a difficult battle to win, so I'm not particularly concerned about that at all. Everywhere else is looking pretty satisfactory, I'll be honest. Obsidian Peaks here. We could I kind of want to wait for the Dark Citadel, though, just to open up some more building slots. Would be nice to... you know what, actually? I'm going to get rid of that and build a public order building, because you do need a public order building. We're going to move in on that army next turn. That's all good. So yeah, that's fine. End turn. I want to push the Aghol back and then potentially look at hopping over to Norska and then use Malekith, maybe try and... I mean, I've got this second army here. I'm going to try and build that up and use those two to head south, link up with Marathi, take out the Bleak Holds, Clarkerond, and anything south. And then eventually we can then hit the north of Ulthuan. Did I not... well, hang on. Has it buggered up this as well? Oh, for the love of... right, me. I want to do fast. We're going to go fast. Allied factions are going to go fastest. Enemy factions are going to go fast. And neutral factions are going to go fastest. Off you go. That's better. You again, Shakira.
The power over life and death, for example.
Yeah. And? Military alliance. No. Right, you can bugger off. What did you do? You blocked my... oh, you little... you little shit. Okay. We've been blocked. But Nadraxis is back. Where is Nadraxis? Yeah, there he is. Can we assassinate this guy? 49% chance. Failed. Rubbish. Okay, well, let's get Sokos over here. And Naheth, you're going to link up. Excellent. Right, Nadraxis, you failed, but I'm going to give you another chance. We're going to give... let's give you Manbane. Even the merest scratch caused by a blade edged with Manblade causes death. So, you're very careful when putting that dagger away then. Okay, let's finish off these guys. That doesn't look like it's going to be much of a battle, so we'll just auto-resolve it. There we go, and take the slaves. Got a Crown of Command.
My cruelty knows no limits.
And we'll finish that off. There we go, take some slaves. Excellent. Karan Festerheart is dead, and Malekith has got another skill point, which... Soul... ooh, no, yeah, no, Soul Stealer I think is we're gonna get Soul Stealer. And Hagreen has got a new skill point, which we're going to... now, she's 18. Which means we could get a cold... right, okay, yeah, so let's get a cold one. But we're not going to put her on a cold one, because putting sorceresses on cold ones is a bad idea. It's an incredibly bad idea. Oh, and also what I wanted to do was Hagri. Rather than a power stone, why don't you have a scroll of power? Yeah. Yeah, you have a scroll of power. You have the crown of command as well if you like. I don't think we've got anything else, so you will have to keep that.
Murderous lord.
And Sokos, you could have Kalador's Bane maybe? Oh, actually, before I give you anything, do we have anyone? Right, cruel, cunning, strong. Moransty. I mean, we do have, so we've got Sokos there, we've got Rakal, and we've got Malekith. It's a little bit of a sausage fest, isn't it? So I think we should get some of the feminine aspect here. So we're going to get Moransty.
Cruel Dreadlord.
There we go.
I command you now.
Yes, you do. Okay, let's go for Root Marcher there. That's always a good option. You're going to get Kalador's Bane as well because you're melee orientated. You have the Dragon Helm. That's pretty much all we can have, I think. Have the Scarecrow banner. Sure, enjoy.
Tyrant.
Okay, we've got full force there. We're recruiting there.
Noble of Nagaroth.
I need some units here. So let's get...
What violent delights.
Indeed. Let's get some of those. Rakal has managed to pick up a skill point. Let's go for Sheaf Master.
Dread King.
Okay, we've got 2 Aghol forces here. And, ooh, actually, can I get... No, I can't get any more Canite Assassins yet. 2 more turns, and I can get another one. That will be useful, because I'm annoyed by that Chaos Sorcerer guy. He's being a pain. I want him dead. Just get over it. Stop whittering on about nonsense. Just hurry up. It's fine. Good. We've got a lot of money, and we've actually got some good income. So I should be able to get that other army up. Because that should then help Sokos. Because I think we're going to need additional forces in that region because the Marauders, there's just a lot of them and they're very, very high ranked. I don't know whether this is a bug or something, but the fact they seem to be able to replenish everywhere, and they all seem to be turning up with 3 gold chevrons is... oh, for the love of... Right. Good job, the Draxus. Good job.
Do not displease me.
Okay, so what kind of army do we have here? So, Spite Reach. They've got a lot of horsemen. It's not a massive concern. They don't actually have that many marauders. Those chariots will be a pain,
Lord
though.
of the Black Court.
But I should be able to take it on, actually. I mean, if we could sack it, that would destroy that army before they can build up anything a bit more dangerous.
With noble purpose.
Let's get a couple of them, a couple of them.
What now?
I think that would probably be a good option. Oh, we can upgrade. So we've got the Face of Hagrief, far, far below Hagrief. Slaves toil in darkness for their master's wealth. Now we can get the Eye of Hagrief. The precious mineral so desired by the Druki are prized from the rock by bloodied, blackened hands.
Speak now.
Okay, can we...
refuse.
Ah, there we go. We've met Marathi. So
Yes.
there's Marathi. Hello.
Make plain your ambition, Druki, as I make plain mine.
How about a non-aggression pact, a trade agreement, military access, and you give me some money?
For Cain.
Yes. Nice. Good. So even more income, and that's looking pretty nut now. What I did want to do was the Supreme Spell Shield. Now, I've done this battle before, and it is a bit tricky.
Black-hearted dread
and you get mobbed quite hard. So,
Noble of Nagaroth.
you know what? Don't do that.
What violent delights.
We're going to get 3 units of Blackguard.
Witch King.
And I'm probably going to drop my Dark Riders and one of my Dark Shards in favour of... Or do I want the Dark... No, I'll probably drop... Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll drop the Dark Shards in favour of those Blackguard. And then we will go and do the Spell Shield battle.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
That seems sensible. I did win it last time, but it was incredibly bloody. Oh, we can get the lairs of Clarkaron. Deep below the Tower of Doom, all manners of beasts are kept and investigated in the name of great power. It's going to reduce the upkeep for Harpies and War Hydras. Oh, I wanted to get War Hydras in Sokos's army, didn't I? I never got the chance. Damn. Oh well, never mind. We'll do that at some point. Let's get some public order though. Completing missions may result in one or more of your lords gaining loyalty. Failing missions may have the opposite effect. Noted. You want me to sack or raise Hotek's column? I'm not at war with them at the moment, so that's probably not going to happen.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Okay, I think what we're going to do is hit Spike Reach though, because I'm fairly confident we can win this.
None shall live.
I'm less confident we can win this. No, it'll be fine. We'll be absolutely okay. It's just I think they. I mean, these Marauder Horsemen throwing, they'll just throw axes at us. We can shoot them to pieces with our Dark Shards, so that should be okay.
Slaughter calls us.
The enemy army isn't much larger than ours, but it certainly is. Well, it's definitely more elite. They've got a lot of gold chevron units. I'm considerably worried. My main concern is the trolls. The trolls and the Marauder Horsemen, who are going to flank round and just rip us to shreds with those throwing axes. A lot of these trolls are gold chevron as well, and they are going to hit my line like a wrecking ball. We're going to use a pendulum here to carve our way through these. That was pretty effective. You see the mulching there? Holy balls! And we've got some Dark Riders moving in. Got some Dark Riders here trying to keep these guys at bay. I mean, for much as good as that's going to do, these guys are gold chevron. They're going to wipe the floor with Dark Riders. But we are going to get a good charge off here. That was pretty nice. A Dark Conduit as well. I mean, destroying the Marauders isn't difficult. It's the trolls that are going to be the problem. Maybe I should have focus fired them. Over here we've got a nice big blob of Chaos Marauder Horsemen. We're taking a lot of fire. They also got a unit of Hounds of Pestilence who are going to eat my shades. My shades are not going to have... what do I do about that? They're just eating my shades and I can't really do much about it. My front line is not looking so good. My units have been pulled out of position here. Some spearmen went chasing after a Chaos Chariot and are currently being destroyed by them. The unit of Bleak Swords over here is getting destroyed piecemeal by some trolls. A lot of these guys not having a good day. I mean, this guy in particular, you think you're having a bad day. This guy was having a worse one. Dark Riders kind of try and charge, but then immediately break and run. We do still have a few units of line infantry still fighting, but mostly they're being overwhelmed by sheer weight of numbers and trolls. Sokos is over here. I've decided to try and break the Marauder champion, so he's gone in toe to toe. My Dark Shards are still trying to fire. We've tried to target this unit of Chaos Trolls over here, but they're kind of not. They're kind of ignoring being shot at, which is less than ideal. The Heth over here is trying her best, but against the Chaos Troll, she's not doing very well. So I'm trying to kill the Chaos Lord because I'm hoping that if I can do that, that might cause a morale shock. But unfortunately, I'm being Sokos is being beaten to death by trolls and the enemy general. And my right flank has collapsed, as has my left. Basically, I've got no more line infantry left, and my units are being torn to pieces. I've kind of lost. I legitimately don't know what I could have done different there. Those chariots were brutal. It's just those. How are they ranked 9? All right. Well,
Victory for the weak.
never mind.
Taking control.
Can we run away, please? I suppose we can run away next turn. That's fine. Bugger. Never mind. Right. So we're recruiting there. Malekith, I'm right. You're going to move up here, so we can grab those Black Guard, and I'm going to want to grab some spearmen there. And Sokos is going to have to fall back and recruit his army again. It's a bit of a pain, but never mind. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need 2 armies to push back the Aghol. No wonder they did so well against the Dark Elves. I wonder if Still Faith has like buffed them up to make them a threat. Oh good, we can't retreat. Well, goodbye Sokos. Oh, I stole my potion of healing as well. What's that? Right, well. Okay, new plan. Right, let's get rid of... I just don't think the Dark Riders are any good against the Marauders. The hand bows as well could be a bit rubbish, so let's grab them.
What?
I'm going.
And then we are going to show these stupid Marauders who's boss.
Go on.
Okay, let's...
Enacting my dark desires.
Handbow. Yes, and I want some of those, and I also want another swordsman.
Black-hearted
And you're going to get some more spears. And another one of those. Well, poor Sokos. I mean, he was around for a little while, wasn't he? But he's now dead. Such is the way of Malekith's poor dreadlords. They don't live very long. It's fine. We're going to use Malekith to punish the Marauders for their insolence, but that'll have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.